Welcome to this week's edition of SKNS's Week in Review, where we recap all major government release activities for the past week. I am your presenter, Raheem Berry. Highlights for the week of October 7th to 13th includes Prime Minister Drew congratulates Taiwan on its 111th National Day, an FAO-sponsored project to help enhance crop production. Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew, has extended heartfelt congratulations to the government and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan, on the observation of its 111th National Day on October 10.
I want to congratulate you on your 111th National Day celebration and to convey to your President and to your people our warmest congratulations. We do wish you much more success. Irrespective of the political administration that would be in, this relationship continues to be strong. And it shows that the relationship is just beyond any political party, but really the relationship is a close, tight connection between the people of China, Taiwan, and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Prime Minister, the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew, is scheduled to lead a delegation from St. Kitts and Nevis for his first state visit to the Republic of China and Taiwan in November of this year. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education, the Honourable Dr. Geoffrey Hanley, has praised the leadership of George Moody Strout School for its investment in continued advancement of its teachers. Teachers of George Moody Strout School participated in a staff professional development training session on Friday, October 7, 2022 at the Railway Bar and Grill in Old Road.
Today, you have intentionally taken time out of your daily routine to gain some more knowledge, and for this I applaud you. This thirst for learning should be continuous and propelled by a desire for further self-improvement. Your theme, Enhancing Self-Empowerment for Professional Development, forces you to deliberately engage in self-analysis as you chart your way forward in this dynamic profession. Therefore, teachers, as you reflect, take into consideration how your professional attitudes, values, and beliefs are demonstrated through both verbal and non-verbal behavior. We have to be our biggest critics and move ourselves beyond mediocrity that others so willingly embrace.
Friday's staff training session covered a number of topics, including time management and professionalism, differentiated teaching, and stress management. Minister of Foreign Affairs et al., the Right Honourable Dr. Denzel Douglas, participated in a meeting of Caribbean Community, CARICOM, heads of delegations, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Peru, His Excellency Cesar Rodrigo Landa Arroyo, on Friday, October 7, 2022, during the emergence of the 52nd General Assembly of the Organization of American States, OAS, which was held in Lima, Peru. Foreign Minister Douglas thanked His Excellency Landra for organizing the meeting, noting it was a very important opportunity for engagement. He personally expressed his thanks and appreciation to His Excellency Landa and the government of Peru for responding to the call from the OAS to contribute financially to the electoral observation mission that provided effective monitoring of the August 5, 2022 general election in St. Kitts and Nevis. Dr. Douglas also reiterated that, as was mentioned in his national statement delivered to the 52nd General Assembly on October 6, 2022, St. Kitts and Nevis is particularly interested in multilingualism as part of its national development agenda and would therefore be keen to explore opportunities to promote the achievement of this goal whether through the broader framework of CARICOM or bilaterally. The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United Nations is collaborating with the Ministry of Agriculture, is continuing with the rollout of innovative protective cultivation systems in the Caribbean project in St. Kitts and Nevis, with a capacity building and technical training workshop this week from October 10 to October 15. FAO International Consultant Mr. Jervis Rowe, who is facilitating the training, stated that the Innovative Protected Cultivation Systems project forms part of the organization's global initiative to shore up food safety and security.
If you are aware of what is happening in other parts of the world, you should by now realize that it is not something that we really have so much of a choice in doing. It is just something that we will have to do if we are going to move forward in feeding our nation and in maintaining our good health and strength of ourselves and of our families.
The 6-day workshop is being attended by farmers and officers of the Ministries of Agriculture from both St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis' Postal Services joined the global community in celebrating World Post Day on October 9, 2022, and has organized a month of activities to commemorate the establishment of the Universal Postal Union. Some local activities to commemorate World Post Day 2022 includes a Customer Appreciation Day on Monday, October 10, a presentation by Ms. Marla Hobson of the Medical Air Services Association on October 12, and a health screening on October 14. During his address on October 9, the Minister, Conris Maynard, Minister of Ports in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, explained the motivation behind World Post Day.
The purpose of the World Post Day is to bring awareness of the post in everyday lives of people and businesses, as well as its contribution to social and economic development.
The Ministry of Tourism, ably led by the Honorable Masha Henderson, the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, and other stakeholders in the tourism industry, all came in for a high praise from Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, as St. Kitts and Nevis welcomed the inaugural call of the Seaborn Venture to its shores on Monday, October 10. The SKTA hosted a plaque exchange ceremony at the Carambola Beach Club, where the Seaborn Venture was docked. There, Prime Minister Dr. Drew brought greetings on behalf of Minister Henderson, who is currently representing the Federation at the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association FCCA conference with the heads of government and cruise executives.
I must commend the Honorable Minister and her team for the tremendous job they have done thus far. I am proud of the work of the ministry that the ministry has conducted over the past months, and I look forward to the new tourism or tourist season. Today we can look towards the future with hope and anticipation for better days. I want to also thank everyone who played a role in the return of the cruise sector for the 2022-2023 season, and encourage us to work together to offer our visitors a rich, authentic, Kittitian Nevisian experience.
With the removal of all COVID-19 protocols and the gradual return to travel confidence, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis is optimistic that the 2022 to 2023 season will be fruitful. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is strengthening its response to gender-based violence by pursuing a multi-pronged approach that will tackle system and cultural reforms. On Wednesday, October 12, 2022, Junior Minister and Minister responsible for Social Development and Gender Affairs, the Honorable Isaline Phillip, shared some of the reforms taken as she addressed the 83rd session for the Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women. The October 10 to October 28 meeting is being held in Geneva, Switzerland.
To improve in this area, the Department of Gender Affairs has taken the initiative to build stronger relationships with the Special Victims Unit and supports the unit's efforts to increase capacity by recruiting and training more officers in gender-sensitive response and investigation practices. To extend this work, Gender Affairs also plans to build its own staff capacity in order to provide the expertise and curriculum that facilitates consistent and sustainable gender-sensitive training to all police officers as part of mandatory training programs.
Minister of the Creative Economy, the Honorable Samuel Duggins, said that the purpose of his ministry is to ensure that creatives have the necessary knowledge, tools, and support to succeed in markets near and far and markets of any size.
I want all creatives and entertainment entrepreneurs to excel, just as much as I want all of our radio stations, festivals, and event promoters to excel. But songwriters and publishers should also benefit and excel as well. And as we have heard today, the framework is in place for that to happen. However, we all have to do our best and do our part to make sure that the industry serves all stakeholders and not just some of us.
And this concludes this week's edition of SKNIS's Week in Review. See you next week.